Action is done by the recovery officer.
By the recovery officer. My lord, I want to save my property. I am ready to pay 10,10,000, my lord, along with the bank rate of interest.
They will recover it from your other properties also.
Your lordship,
or from other ways.
your lordship, my father was lonely, my lord, and he died. He sustained, my lord, paralytic attack. He remained in hospital, my lord. Thereafter, he died, my lord. मेरा हुजूर है कि sympathic approach करके.
There is no. That is what it says. No sympathies.
I want to retain my property, my lord.
It's not that this court was not interfering in some matters. We have
फ्रेंड्स, स्वागत है आपके अपने चैनल लोन रिकवर्ड इंडिया में। और आज इस वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं दोस्तों जज साहब और वकील साहब के बीच में जो कोर्ट में डिस्कस हुआ रिकवरी एजेंट को लेकर, उसके बारे में। तो दोस्तों इस वीडियो को लास्ट तक जरूर देखिएगा, स्किप मत करिएगा। इसमें बहुत अच्छे तरीके से डिस्कस हुआ है जज साहब और वकील साहब के बीच में एनबीएफसी लोन को भी लेकर और रिकवरी एजेंट को भी लेकर दोस्तों। तो इस वीडियो को लास्ट तक जरूर देखिएगा, स्किप जरा सा भी मत करिएगा, नहीं तो दोस्तों अगर आप एक भी पॉइंट मिस कर देंगे तो ये वीडियो आप समझ नहीं पाएंगे। तो उससे पहले अगर हमारे चैनल पे नए हैं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर दीजिएगा और एक लाइक जरूर कर दीजिएगा ताकि हमारे चैनल की नई नई वीडियो की नोटिफिकेशन आप।
The property of the petitioner has been sold, my lord, by the DRT at the throughout price, my lord. The property of value is 41 lakhs and it has been sold on 10 lakhs 10,000 only. That too when only one bidder had participated in auction, my lord. And prior to that, my lord, the reserve price was fixed at 13 lakhs, my lord. My lord, I want to save my property,
this
my lord.
action is done by the recovery officer.
By the recovery officer. My lord, I want to save my property. I am ready to pay 10,10,000, my lord, along with the bank rate of interest, my lord. I want to save my property and therefore, my lord, I am not arguing on the merit of the case because, my lord, without following the due process, it has been sold, my lord. I want to save my property, my lord. I am ready to pay 10,10,000 along with interest to compensate the auction purchaser, my lord. Because the value of the property, I have annexed the valuation report, my lord.
What is the claim against you?
My lord, my claim against me, my lord, that is, my lord, the 59 lakhs and odd, my lord.
So
Lord,
they are not able to recover,
my lord,
from that property.
my lord.
They will recover it from your other properties also.
Your lordship,
or from other ways.
your lordship, my father was lonely, my lord, and he died. He sustained, my lord, paralytic attack. He remained in hospital, my lord. Thereafter, he died, my lord. And your lordship may kindly appreciate, my lord, after death of my father, my lord, an extra 3 may kindly receive. My lord, I approached the bank. I requested the bank that I am ready to settle, my lord, and without acting upon my representation, your lordship may kindly see an extra 3 page 53, my lord.
Your lordship,
Page,
this case may be pass over for few cases, my lord.
Is there no redressal regarding this aspect before the concerned DRT?
Lord, there is, Lord, your lordship may kindly, an extra 3 may kindly be seen, Lord, an extra 3, my lord, an extra 3, page 53. My lord, my father who was lonely, my lord, he died on 22nd of October 2019, my lord, and immediately, my lord, on 17/1/2020, I approached the bank, I requested the bank authority that I am ready to settle the account, my lord, but without acting upon my representation, my lord, they proceeded.
ये जजमेंट दिखाइए।
हुजूर हम देख ले रहे हैं, तो मंडे को इसको करते हैं, हम देख।
नहीं, हमें आज ही करना पड़ेगा। ये
हुजूर हम देख,
सुप्रीम कोर्ट का आदेश है।
जी जी, पास ओवर
कल ही आया है
हुजूर, पास ओवर कर दिया जाए कल के लिए। हम देख ले रहे हैं हुजूर, इसको थोड़ा देख करके हम भी एग्जामिन कर ले रहे हैं।
देख लीजिए।
और हम हुजूर,
उन्होंने एग्जामिन करने की जगह छोड़ी नहीं है।
हम हुजूर का हम
आप इसका लास्ट पैरा पढ़ लीजिए।
हम हुजूर इसको पढ़ ले रहे हैं, हम समझ ले रहे हैं हुजूर।
Said that if there is any remedy under DRT, then High Court will not, though it has a power, but they said in commercial matters in relation to loanee and loaner. लास्ट पैरा पढ़िए, जजमेंट पूरा कोट करके उन्होंने रिपोर्ट में जजमेंट बनाया है।
हम इसको आज हम पढ़ ले रहे हैं, सिर्फ
आज आपको 5 मिनट दे सकते हैं
हुजूर, सिर्फ आज के लिए हुजूर, माय हम्बल प्रेयर my lord, सिर्फ आज के लिए। कल हुजूर
I have to follow a law laid down by the apex court.
मेरा हुजूर है कि सिंपैथिक अप्रोच करके।
There is no, that is what it says, no sympathies.
I want to retain my property, my lord.
It's not that this court was not interfering in some matters. We have done it.
My lord.
Because of the earlier judgment.
My lord, there are judgments of the Honorable Supreme Court, my lord,
Only,
that if the procedure has
what
not
is the latest law has to be followed. We followed that latest
lord, there are judgments of the Honorable Supreme Court and which
महाराष्ट्र वाला मैटर को हमने कंसीडर करते हुए इंटरफेरेंस भी किया। But now Supreme Court has specifically said relating to DRT matters.
हुजूर जो हमारे पक्ष का है उसको भी थोड़ा हम देख ले रहे हैं
अभी
हुजूर।
DRT से रिलेटेड उन्होंने इसको अलग कर दिया।
हुजूर हमारे पक्ष में जो उसको भी देख सिर्फ आज के लिए हुजूर पास।
अभी इसको डिस्कस इतना ज्यादा करना नहीं चाहते। वंस दी सुप्रीम कोर्ट हैज सेड।
और हम मुझे पैसा देने
आप जाइए ना DRT में एप्लीकेशन लगाइए, हम आपको लिबर्टी दे रहे हैं, जाइए।
My lord, may I submit, my lord? My lord may grant liberty to approach me, the recovery officer. I will file the
Yes. Council submits that the recovery officer has auctioned his plot at a much lower price than it would have ordinarily fetched.
And without submitting the valuation, without giving me the valuation.
The valuation report copy was also not provided to him. Learned Council submits that the petitioner is even ready to deposit the amount, the auction price on which the recovery officer has auctioned the house of the petitioner.
My lord,
land of the petitioner. This court finds that in a recent judgment passed by the Supreme Court arising SLP number 22021 of 22, versus South Indian Bank Limited and others versus Naveen Matthew Philip and another, decided on 17th April 2023. The Apex Court has held as under. It has reiterated the law as laid down by the Apex Court earlier in the cases as noted therein, and held as under. Para 18 and 19. In view of above, this writ petition is held to be not maintainable and is held to be not maintainable as there is a remedy available to the petitioner. He may approach the recovery officer and raise all his objections relating to the auction conducted and also make his offer as has been made before this court. The recovery officer shall be free to take a decision thereto, which again can be challenged before the appropriate forum as provided under the DRT Act. Granting liberty, the writ petition is dismissed as not maintainable.
May be disposed of.
Dismissed as not maintainable.